The Kuwait National Development Plan sets the nation's long-term development priorities. It's organized around 7 pillars or areas of focus for investment and improvement. Infrastructure. Develop and modernize the national infrastructure to improve the quality of life for all citizens.
Construction, completion and maintenance of intersections on the western part of the 5th Ring Road. The construction project sector of the Ministry of Public Works is responsible for construction, completion and maintenance of intersections on the western part of the 5th Ring Road. Cost of the project is 108,800,000 Kuwaiti dinars. It is a mega project that will serve the areas overlooking the western part of the 5th Ring Road like Ardia, Firdos, Slaybiyah, Slaybikhat, south of Doha, and Qayrawan. The total length of roads is 21.2 kilometers and includes 3 bridges as well as another bridge with a length of 2.8 kilometers on top of 3 intersections. The project includes the construction of 4 upper bridges in addition to irrigation and agriculture services, and street lighting, traffic control system, electricity, and telephone works. The project will transform the existing 6 intersections into 3 intersections and upgrade the safety of road users and allow the design speed on the road up to 120 kilometers per hour instead of 80 kilometers per hour. It works to raise the level of service for the existing road and increase the number of lanes from 3 to 4 lanes in each direction and adds service corridors and emergency routes. The project is expected to be completed in January of 2020.
The annual plan 2017-2018 is scheduled to continue 164 projects that will contribute more than 50 billion in revenue. From Al-Kuwaiti news account, the implementation of the western part of the 5th Ring is progressing with steady. And from Ministry of Information account, project development of the western part of the 5th Ring, which serves Ardia, Firdos, Slaybiyah, Slaybikhat, south of Doha and Qayrawan. And from news account, development of the western part of the 5th Ring. It's one of the largest infrastructure projects in the country, with the aim of developing the road system and reducing traffic using multi-role bridges at some intersections. It has a value of 108.8 million dinars, and all work ends in the project early 2021. For more information or details regarding Kuwait development projects, please visit the website of Ministry of Public Works.
The Kuwait Capital Markets Authority hosted the 42nd IOSCO meeting, which was launched in Kuwait, where the African and Middle East Regional Committee met to discuss the latest developments in the capital markets. Also, to discuss cooperation between the 37 members to improve and further develop the capital markets.
As you are aware that the Kuwait Capital Markets have joined the IOSCO Committee in May 2017, and one of its the top priority probably to regulate the Kuwaiti market with the best practices and standards. Having said that, we have the honor to host the 42nd annual meeting for the AMREC, Africa Middle East Committee, which will discuss various topics in this field. The topic will cover so many aspects related to the capital markets, one of which are probably implementing the best practices as standards, as I mentioned before. And following that, we are going to have our 4th annual meeting, which will start tomorrow morning, hopefully. The meeting will cover 3 top topics: the SMEs, challenges and opportunity in the SMEs, and the efforts made by regulators to attract new listings and other topics. I wish all the participants all the success in today's and tomorrow meetings, and thank you for TV Kuwait for having this opportunity to me to give a highlight in the meetings.
I want to say that I'm very happy to be here. It's my first time in Kuwait, and I think it's a very beautiful place. I think this is going to be a very good conference. We're going to be talking about various things, that has to do with AMEC region, of capital market in the AMEC region. We're looking to discuss issues that will help strengthen and develop the AMEC region. Some of the things we're going to be talking about, I believe, has to do with fintech. Fintech, regulatory, technology, all of that is the in thing right now. We're going to be talking about other issues, that the risk that affect all of the AMEC region. For instance, the issue of rising interest rates, in the US, the capital outflows, that leaves our region to the other developed countries. Because of the rising interest rate. And again, the issue of oil prices, which affect our common region, particularly for those of us that oil is the mainstay of our economy. So we're going to be talking about those kind of issues. We're talking about the issue of products. A lot of AMEC region have maybe one or two products, like equities and bonds. We're also going to be talking about developing other products that will help to deepen the market. So I believe we're going to have a very good meeting today. We're going to be discussing issues that help strengthen and build a formidable capital market in the AMEC region.
First, I want to thank Chairman Osman of CMA for hosting us. For us, it's a very important event. We'll discuss hot topics like market development, fintech, cryptocurrencies, and the topic of the moment is sustainable finance. So we are very happy to be there and to be gathered and talk about all these difficult issues. I think that this kind of conference is important because it's a way for regulators to talk together and to agree on the risk identification, how to mitigate the risk, and what kind of regulatory initiative they have to take. And this is important to be all together and have a consistent solution to support the market development.
Kuwait joined the International Organization of Securities Commissions, which is known as IOSCO, in 2017.